In this video, let me explain what event delegation is and what event bubbling is. You might have heard these two terms, event bubbling and event delegation. Event bubbling refers to the propagation of an event from the starting element or the originating element to its root element. And event delegation means delegating the event to a parent element instead of the element from where the event is originated. So let me show you event bubbling and event delegation with an example. So to illustrate this, I have already saved a web page, changed the title to event delegation and bubbling. As I am explaining with jQuery, I have added reference to the latest jQuery file. As I am comfortable with jQuery, I am going to write the code in jQuery. So let me first add some elements. I am going to add ordered list. So before that, let me add a div element, and within that we are going to add the ordered list. So this is an element with ID box, and within this let me add an ordered list with ID say parent, and I want to have some list items, right? So let me have just two items, li with ID equal to apple, text as apple, then the next one li with ID equal to orange and text as orange. Okay, now our web page will look like this. We just have two li elements, apple and orange, but it is showing as unordered list. Why? Let me check the code. Oh, sorry, here it should be only ol, not old. Okay, now let me save this. Let me refresh. See, one apple, two orange. Now let me just style this box, parent, and also these li elements a bit to see the difference clearly. So after the script section, let me add the style section. Style. Let me first access this box element and let me set width and height first. Let the width be say 200 px, then height be same 200 px. Then let me specify a border of 2px solid black and also a background color of say purple. Okay, and next let me access the parent element. So here again let me specify hash parent. Let me set a width for this 100 px, say height 100 px, border 1 px solid black, background color pink, padding of 25 px and margin of 10 px. Let me save this and check the output. Let me refresh. See, it is being displayed like this. Let me style the li elements also a bit. Let me access the li with padding of 5 px, and also let me specify the cursor to be of pointer type, so that when we move the cursor over there, it will be like a hand icon. Okay, let me show you that as well. Here let me refresh. There is a gap. See, when I move the mouse over these li elements, it is getting a hand like cursor. Okay, now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to add click events for these li elements, parent, ordered list, and also the box div element. So how we can do that? I'm going to write it in jQuery. So after this style section, let me add the script section, and let me add the document ready event that is general for jQuery code. Document.ready function, open and close parenthesis, open and close curly braces, and we need to write the code here. Okay, so first let me write the code for box click. So $box dot click function, again open and close parenthesis, open and close curly braces, and let me just write on the console.log you click on box element. Okay, this is a message I want to display. And similarly for parent element I want, so let me put a semicolon here and copy this and paste it after this, and the element is hash parent because that is the ID we have given for the parent element. and you clicked on parent element. Similarly for the li elements we want. So let us write it separately for apple and orange. 1, 2, hash apple, and here let me write it as apple element, and here orange, you clicked on orange element. Now let me save this. Let me refresh. Let me open the console, more tools, developer tools, console. Now suppose I click on this purple section. Here it is showing you clicked on box element. That is right. Suppose I click on this pink section, showing you clicked on parent element, you clicked on box element. Actually, we just clicked on the parent element. It is also showing the event of box element. That is this purple element. Why? That is called event bubbling. Even when we click or trigger the event of a child element, the parent's event also will be triggered. So the event will be bubbled up till the root parent element. Now suppose I click on apple. What is the message we are actually expecting? We are expecting the message you clicked on apple element. But what we will see is that we will see 3 messages. Already here 3 messages are there. We will see 3 more messages. Let me click on apple. See, you clicked on apple element. That is the element we clicked. Then the next immediate parent is parent. That is the oil's ID. Oil element's ID is parent. So it is showing you clicked on parent element, and the root parent is box. So it is showing you clicked on box element. Now suppose I clicked on orange. It is showing you clicked on orange element, you clicked on parent element, you clicked on box element, which means that the event is bubbling up till the root parent element. Not only to the immediate parent, it is going all the level up to the root parent element. This is known as event bubbling. Okay. So instead of writing the code like this, let me comment this section from here. Okay. And suppose I just write $div, that is for the box element, comma ol, that is for the parent element, that is the element with ID parent, and li, that is for the list item. We are selecting all the elements div, ol, and li. And if I just write dot click function, open and close parenthesis, open and close curly braces, and if I just write console.log, you clicked on, then if I specify $this dot attr of id, what will be returned? For each element, whichever element is clicked, its ID will be returned. So if we click on the apple, the ID will be apple. That is why I have added ID separately for these li elements as well. So you clicked on, then I can just add element. So we will get a similar message like this. I didn't want to confuse you. That is why I have added it separately here. Actually, we can just write a single line of code like this so that we will get the same output. Let me save this and show you. Let me refresh. Let me click on this. You clicked on box element. Here you clicked on parent element and also box element. Here you clicked on apple element, parent element, box element. Here you clicked on orange element, you clicked on parent element, you clicked on box element. So this is event bubbling. Next we want to see what event delegation is, right? So event bubbling is bubbling the event up to the root element from the originating element, that is from the element where the event is originated, till the root element, not just till the immediate parent element, till the root element. That is why we have seen 3 messages even though we have clicked just orange element. Next, let us see what event delegation is. Suppose I add a button after this div element. Let me specify button with ID btn add and text add. So on the click of this button, I want to add a new element after this orange. Okay. So how I can write the code? Here, let me specify $btn add dot click. On the click of this, let me again write function, and here we need to write the code. So on the click of this, let me write $parent dot append, which means whatever we are specifying inside this brackets will be appended to the parent element, that is the ordered list element. So let me specify li with id, say grapes, and let me close this. Let me write the text to be displayed, and let me close the li tag. So here why I have used single quotes, because we have already added double quotes and we are embedding it within double quotes. That is why I have specified single quotes here. Now on the click of this button, this element will be added. That is the element with ID grapes. Now let me save this and refresh. See, this is the button. If you want, we can style this. I'm not styling it. Let me click this button. See, we are seeing 3 as grapes. Now suppose I click on this. See, only you clicked on parent element and you clicked on box element is displayed. We are not seeing the message you clicked on grapes element. Why? Suppose I click on this apple. We are seeing you clicked on apple element, you clicked on parent element, you clicked on box element. But when I click on this new element, that is the element we have added, now it is not showing you clicked on grapes element. It is because the element was not there when we have registered that event handler. When we wrote this code, that is this code, this element was not there. It is a newly added element. So it is not getting that particular li click event. So in this case, we can use event delegation. Event delegation means we are delegating the event handling to a parent element which was already existing instead of assigning that duty, that is the duty of handling event, to the new element. So how we can write the code? Here, this li click code, that is the code which should be triggered on the click of an li element, I am delegating it to the ol element. Instead of assigning it to the li element itself, I am going to assign or delegate that event to the parent which was already existing. So let me remove this li part from here, and here I have to write $ol. That is, we are not assigning that event handling to the li element. Instead, we are delegating it to the parent element. And instead of click, I am specifying on, and then I need to specify the event, that is the click event. Then for which element we should do it? We should do it for the li element, and then we need to write function. So here I need to write the code, and we can write the same line of code, that is you clicked on $this dot attr of id element. So let me put a semicolon here and paste it, and also here. Now let me save this. I will explain this once again. Here we are doing event delegation in fact. Now let me refresh. Let me click add. So grapes is added. Let me click on grapes. See, you clicked on grapes element, you clicked on parent element, you clicked on box element. So here what happened? Instead of assigning the event handling to the element itself, we are delegating it to a parent. And instead of directly writing click, we have to use the on method with click as the first argument, that is the event to be triggered, then which element we need to trigger the event, and then the action to be done or the function to be executed. So here, instead of assigning the event handling to the li element, we are delegating it to its parent. This is known as event delegation. If we write the code by just putting a comma and li, which means if we are assigning the event handling to the li element, that event will not be triggered for the newly added elements or the dynamically added elements. So using event delegation, we are actually making use of event bubbling. In event bubbling, the event is bubbled up to the parent element. So instead of assigning the duty of handling the event to the child element or to the element on which the event is triggered, we are assigning it or we are delegating the event to its parent. So this is known as event delegation. So hope you understand what event bubbling is and also what event delegation is.